Shalom, shalom, shalom to my Hebrew brothers and sisters. Great night to the kings and queens out there. What's going on, Zion? How y'all doing? Y'all know y'all rocking with that dark skinned boy, man. That Bite TV, Black.intelligence, Truthfully.educate, where we sit here, we talk about God, we study the Bible, we decode the Bible, we help our fellow chosen ones, you know. This channel is all about my awakening, my spiritual journey, and this is part 2 to my testimony, man. The story of a broken boy, the street sacrificed me, but God saved me, part 2, man. First off, I would say I had an emergency with my son, so this is why I'm dropping this tonight instead of dropping it right after I dropped the other video. And me having these little issues with my son is just the devil on top of me, and so I had to rush to Brooklyn just now and check on my son, make sure my son was good. You know, his mom was bugging out, which is expected. You know, and it's cool. I understand it. It's not even her. It's the spirits that's inside of her. And we're gonna pray. We're gonna forgive, and we're gonna pray. That's the gentleman, man. That's the gentleman thing to do. That's the God. That's the way a man of God would do. I mean, I forgive her, and I'm gonna pray for her, for whatever took place, whatever transpired. But back into my story, part 2 to my testimony. And I'm only doing a part 2 because I know I left out a lot. And just because I am 30 now, 32 now, going on 33, and there's a lot of things that transpired that I really want to get in touch with, and that's the awakening part of my life. So, but we're gonna take it to. We're going to pick up where we left off, and I think I left off, or I don't know if I told y'all about. So now, after being shot, after going through all of those, after going through what I went through, all of those adversities and obstacles in my life, I wound up doing some time at the age of 19. Wound up catching a federal, a 5 years in a federal penitentiary, and that was rough. It was real rough. It was rough. It was only rough because I did it alone. You know, I ain't do it with nobody. Ain't no sisters and brothers and none of that really showed up for me. And my mom did what she can do. She came home, and this is the thing too. I was like 20. Me, my mom, and my father all was locked up at the same time, and that was an eye opener for me. When I was in there, I started writing books. Once I seen that, I started writing books, and I just knew that something was like it had to be something else. You know what I used to do, man, while I was in jail? I couldn't cry in my cell. I couldn't cry nowhere else. So I'd go in the shower and I'd cry because that's my alone time. And I'd cry and I'd be talking to God like, yo, bro, all this, like, yo, I just went through all that just to end up right here. Like, yo, you gotta have something special for me. What I did to deserve this, I don't feel. Like, I used to talk to God like that. Like, yo, bro, what I did. Like, if I did something I don't know about, you gotta let me know, man. And for a long time I prayed for change. I prayed hard, I prayed long, I prayed with tears, I prayed with blood on me, and I needed him to change me. I needed him to change everything about me because I was tampered with. I was programmed wrong. These people knew what they did. It's a cycle, and they had me in that cycle, and man, my skin wasn't tough enough for that cycle. I'm gonna be real. A lot of men gonna front. I can't front. I wasn't cut out to be no street dude, man. I ain't no street dude. I'm sorry. I don't get that game. I don't get the game where the streets are so powerful that blood are turning to the streets. Meaning, it don't even matter, to be honest with you, because I let it go. It's in the universe now. So we're gonna get past that. So I did my time in jail. I came home in 2014, and when I came home, life was real different. I told y'all earlier about how when I came home, I started. Now I'm home. Now I'm and this is me. I always been popular. I always been a popular kid. So when I came home, people had to know I was gonna hear songs. I was gonna see little videos. I was gonna hear the shots they was throwing at me. And so my brother and my little cousin, they kind of shied away from me. They like, as soon as I came home, I'm like, yo, I'm out, what's up, it's lit, up. And I felt the energy, like, yo, the energy wasn't there. Like, yo, I'm like, oh, y'all was just talking nice on the phone now. I knew something was wrong. So then I started seeing things and hearing things. And I'm like, well, all right. I feel a vibe. I see what's up. So when I came home, I really was by myself type shit. My homegirl, Tati showed up. Tati showed up and showed out. I think Tati rocked with me for my last 2 years of my bed, and she's special, man. The day God bless me, I'ma bless her, man. Or I pray for her to get blessed, man, because she's an angel, and she showed up for me, and I cannot thank her enough. I know she was my angel, and even though she might not understood why our relationship didn't work between us, but if she see this, I want you to know you are an angel, man. You was an angel for me. I was in a dark place, and them letters, them pictures, you brought me back to life. I promise you, you brought me back to life. And surely, when I get right, we gonna get right. You already know that, man. And it ain't no relationship, but I got you. You ain't gotta talk about that. You already, I ain't forget about you. And so fast forward, I was alone. I was looking at life different, and I wound up getting in a relationship with my homegirl who I went to school with, and she was like a best friend. And this is the thing about being broken, right? When you broken, you gonna break people, bro. You liable to leave a person in pieces. You understand? So I started dating my homegirl, and I still was in hell. I was broken still. I'm gonna tell y'all what really started my process of healing. I'll let y'all know, but I still was in hell. I was terrible. I wasn't terrible. I actually was a great guy, and but I knew I had abandonment issues because of my mom. I knew I just couldn't deal with people leaving me, and I became like possessive and stuff like that, and those things should have been red flags for even myself to know, like, hey, yo, you going back to the same things you was doing, and I'll be honest with y'all, that's why I'm scared of love. That's why I'm single, because love is powerful, love is strong. For me, it's too strong, and I'm not really strong enough to fight love, so I try to, like, I don't want love. I don't really want it because love will hurt you, but I want to give love to everybody. I just need to give love to everybody because I have love to give. But I don't want to be in love with nobody, because when you're in love with somebody, right? I got to keep it on me. I can't talk for nobody else. When I'm in love with somebody, I'm in love with somebody. I don't see nobody. And if I do see people, it's only because it's a look. But in my heart, I don't see nobody else. I'm like all over that person. So when you become that, you become a dependent. And that's what I was. I was dependent on a person to show me love, to give me love. The same self-love I was supposed to give myself. Can't nobody give you that. And that's why that's big, to have self-love, to have self-care. But I wasn't taught that. I was born into chaos. And I'm gonna be real with y'all, right? I'm gonna be totally real with y'all. I don't think I ever I don't think things was ever smooth how it is now, right? And they ain't even smooth, but I feel so much at peace that everything is smooth around me. And I think that's the key. So I came home and I kind of got back into the streets, and then I met my baby mom, and I met her, and she was broken, and she was from another state, and she was in New York, and somebody did her dirty, and I just seen her out, and I thought, I could heal her, I could help her. She was so pretty, so beautiful that I'm like, no, you shouldn't be. Look, yesterday I ain't got my bracelet because I seen somebody else, another girl. She was looking broken. I'm like, yo, love, you a queen, like, man. She on the train, and I think the lady was beautiful. She was beautiful. I just real beautiful. Eyes was, oh my God, like them eyes spoke to me. But I seen that my soul is I'm a high vibration. I could tell when something is wrong with somebody, and I instantly knew it. And I prayed over her and I gave her my bracelet for protection. Like, yo, remember me, just remember me. I want y'all to remember me. I promise y'all, I want y'all to remember me. God is doing something special with me, and I'm gonna manifest that. I know what He's doing for me. Just keep looking. Wait till December. I promise y'all. Wait till December, please. Just wait till December. But so I met my baby mom. I thought I could heal her. So, but I didn't know how to help nobody at the time. I just knew how to keep her safe. So I wasn't really trying to heal her. I was trying to keep her safe. But the only thing I knew how to do was be in the streets, and so I led my life in the streets. I led her in the streets, and we was doing street things, and actually she was doing street things, and I was doing street things, and this is why you attract what you are, and I'm big on that because I attracted what I was, and she was broken and I was broken. We both didn't know. We didn't have no guidance. We had it all wrong, but that relationship was so toxic that a lot of people don't know this on my neck is because of that relationship. I slit my throat because I wasn't mentally ready for a relationship like that. That relationship was so toxic, and but we got a beautiful baby boy out of that, and y'all see my son. My son's beautiful, and I'm gonna be the king that he need to be to protect him from the toxic things of this world, man. So I think when I had my son, and then I wound up catching a case, and this is the case that got me stuck in this place right here. For those who don't know, who ain't see the first video, I am in a homeless shelter, and it's only because I can't move how I want to move. I want to move out of state, but I can't because I have a case. I'm stuck here on a case. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't see the sense of going to get an apartment in New York renting when I want me and my son to be living down south with my mom in North Carolina. And but I'm in great spirits. This place don't, I'm smooth. I got everything I need, and I stay there. They let me do what I do, and that's the main thing. I move how I move. I'm gonna be comfortable anywhere, and that's why God took me through certain obstacles like jail or being in a box for a year. Is because I'm a survivor. I'm a great spirit. I'm gonna be a great spirit. Look at me. I fed the homeless while being in the homeless shelter. That you don't see that. You don't see that no more. But we ain't gonna talk about that. Those are things we ain't gonna brag about. But when I had my son, I caught a case. Me and my baby moms. I took the rap. I said, "Yo, it was me, but it wasn't even me." But I took the rap just so she could get out, and because she was pregnant at the time. And when she came home, she aborted the baby and started dealing with somebody else. She did a lot of dirt, but I understood it. I didn't understand at the time. I understand it now because I wasn't the nice guy to her. And man. So me having my son again locked up when he was 3 months and being away from him, that opened my eyes, man. That woke me up like, yo, man. I need my son. Like, yo, my son. If anybody know me, and y'all are my Facebook friends, y'all know my son mean anything more than anything in this world to me. I just ran to Brooklyn DNA for my son. And so when I was in the jail and I was in that cell, I'm like, yo, my son, I can't be here. I can't know. My son need me. He crying. I couldn't see his face. Listen, man, this is what I pray, bro. It's going to break me down, but I've been fighting. I am that broken boy that y'all might heard about, might have had seen, might have had been afraid of, bro. God is shaking all of this mud off of me. I promise y'all, God is shaking all of this dirt off of me. And he's transitioning me into a beautiful black man, a God-fearing, a loving black man, a caring black man. And I am big about that. I am big. I will always big myself up when it comes to me and God relationship and what he doing for me, bro. All I ever asked God was, yo, show me you real, bro. Like, Like y'all see, I keep a smile on my face, right? But y'all imagine just all that shit that I went through, bro. And I know everybody went through shit, and that's why we can't judge, we can't knock nobody, we can't put nobody down, we can't destroy nobody. We gotta lift everybody up because we all been through some shit, bro. And this is what this awakening is about. It's to see what the fuck they did to us, remove this matrix and start living for the spirit, man. Remove your flesh. Stop trying to do things comfortable for your flesh, because your flesh is gonna leave you to hell, bro. It's gonna leave you here because you idolizing things that's not God, bro. And I'm learning that, bro. And I don't care if you knock me. I don't care if I'm too strong. I don't care nothing. But please do never doubt the relationship I have with God and what God is doing for me, because God is beautiful, bro. And if y'all don't think God is real, man, I swear to God, y'all got to look at my life and see that God is real. Y'all gotta, those who know me, y'all comment on this and y'all let them know that God is real for what he doing to me, man. So with that, I'm out of here, man. Like I said, my awakening came from Nipsey Hussle and Dr. CB. And since then, man, I've been looking at this world different through my pineal gland. And baby, this is my third eye right here. I bought this for my son, but I'm wearing it because it look nice. But that right there, that's that third eye. That represents my pineal gland. My pineal gland is helping me see things in a solar point. And I love that, because we are the earth. The earth is us. I am you, you is me. We all connected, baby. I could never hurt nobody else out here. I could never do nothing wrong out here, because I could never want nothing wrong to come to me or my son. I gotta protect mine in the way I protect mine, and spiritually too. It's not just by flesh. You gotta live right, so right could come to you. You gotta live good. You can't do wrong, so wrong can't come to you. You understand what I'm trying to say? But I love y'all. Love, peace, and blessings. Love, peace, and tranquility. Love, and hate. And I know who y'all rocking with, that dark skin boy. Bite.